I used to price my calligraphy work completely wrong. And you want to know what? I was losing money on almost every piece. And the biggest mistake I made, it's something that almost every beginner does, and it cost me more than I realized. The first problem I will say is guessing prices. Guessing how much you think you should charge for a piece or an item that you're going to sell. You have to take the time to break down, am I going to actually make money off of this? Or is it just going to be something that I'm doing for fun and not getting paid properly for it? And the next thing is undervaluing yourself. And that stems from feeling as if you're not good enough or that your work is not worthy enough of someone taking the time out of their day, spending their hard-earned money on your work, when you know that you're at a level of where your skills and your work is showing that, all right, they know what they're doing, and it's not as difficult as it was before to produce a nice, clean, solid piece. So if you put in the work continuously and you continue to put the work in, the undervaluing yourself is coming from self-doubt, and that is a whole nother story. And the next thing is not tracking time. Whenever you're working on a piece, you definitely want to go about calculating how long it's going to take me to do this project, and or you could track your time, saying how long it would take you to do a self-initiated project, so you have an idea. All right, now here's the break. First one is materials. Ink, paper, and pens, it adds up. Once again, ink, paper, and pens, it adds up. If y'all ever watched me live streaming, you know my thoughts about paper and how much you could go through just like that. And then the ink and pens, you have situations of where you go to grab a marker or you go to grab a bottle of ink and you didn't screw it on tight enough, the top on tight enough of the bottle of ink. So then you deal with the ink drying up. You're like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. And with the pens, also another example, I remember going to grab one of my automatic pens and realizing that it has started to crack. I'm like, yeah, these pens are not cheap, and it's adding up. And the second thing is time. This is where most people mess up, because you would get so wrapped up in a piece, and next thing you know, you're working on it for an hour plus, and you wanted to spend 20 to 30 minutes on it. And number 3 is skill/value. You are not charging for your time. Once again, you are not charging for your time. You're charging for years of practice. You may or may not be new at calligraphy or lettering or design in general. The more years of experience you get in the field, the more you could charge. Obviously, over the years, practicing and working on various types of projects, you're going to get better. and therefore you could charge more. Take the time to introduce myself. My name is Dooley. If you have not hit that subscribe button, make sure to do so. And with that said, let's go and get into the rest of the video. Just had to throw a little commercial break there. Also, website, josephdooley.com. And all my other links are in it. This right here, this is the payoff of knowing how to price your work properly, also valuing your skills, your time, your belief in yourself. Because once I started pricing like this and realizing that, you know, Jostin, you have over 5+ years of doing calligraphy, and you got 8+ years of doing graphic design. So why would you feel as if you are lacking in skills to be pricing properly? Why are you feeling within yourself that, man, you know, if I price this way, nobody will want me to do any kind of work for them? And, you know, another thing we'll say is that the fear of pricing properly. Because, as I stated earlier in the video, you got years of practice and years of experience. Price like you, I'll say this, price like you got those years of experience. Price like you got that knowledge. Price like you believe in yourself. And ending it off, if you are doing calligraphy or any kind of art, stop guessing your prices. When you go into the supermarket, you don't have to guess the prices of stuff. They got it laid out for you, plain and simple. Either you're going to pay this or you're not. And just use this as a baseline and adjust from there. And thank you so much for making it through the video. If you want more content like this, once again, if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video. My name is Joseph Dooley. Have a good night, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world.